everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, May December. This is on Netflix. It's been out for a little bit. It's got a 7.0 rating, and it is 24,060 people rated it so far. So I have to stop delaying my watching of this. This came out a couple of weeks ago, I believe. So it's about 20 years after their notorious tabloid romance gripped the nation. A married couple buckles under pressure when an actress arrives to do research for the film about their past. Okay. Dredging up the past. Get it. Love it. Hour and 54 minutes long. 57 minutes long. Whatever. Almost 2 hours long. Natalie Portman's in it. And Julianne Moore are both in it. And then Charles Melton. So he's been in a couple different things, but I always remember him from Riverdale. The second, whatever his character's name is. I haven't watched it in a while. And that's all I recognize. I don't recognize the guy in it. So, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something I'm going to be crazy interested in. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. Something hasn't drawn me to it yet, but I'm forcing myself tonight. 7.0. It's got, how many, could 24,000 people be wrong? Let's find out. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of May, December. I don't know, not that great for me. I do think it's a very, I don't know, not emotional, not like, but heavy drama. And there's a lot to it that I think, I don't know, it wasn't what I was looking for, let's put it that way. But let me just tell you a little bit more about the movie. Natalie Portman does play this actress who's coming, and she comes to Savannah, Georgia to meet Julianne Moore's character, and Charles Melton, I think is his name, the guy from Riverdale. They are a family now, so they have 3 children, 2 twins who are about to graduate high school, and another daughter who has already graduated and is in college. But the scandalous tabloid piece is the fact that 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, whatever it was, Julianne Moore had an affair with him when he was in 7th grade. 13 years old, had an affair. So she had a whole family, a husband, some other children that are probably in the same grade as him when this happened, but she ended up leaving them and ultimately marrying this guy at some point, obviously when he became of legal age, and I don't know what it is in Savannah, but around 18 I guess. And they went on to have a family and whatnot. So again, they're making a movie about it. Natalie Portman's coming in and trying to get into character, find out more about everything. And it's, you know, it's changing everything that they had going for themselves. So asking the questions and reliving old things, or maybe impacting their current relationships. That's what the whole movie's about. And, you know, interesting, I guess, but kind of disgusting in the same thing, you know. 13-year-old, and I'm assuming she'd gone to prison. They don't really go into that great detail. All we know is they came out of this, and how do other people see them, all that kind of stuff. And Natalie Portman plays, I don't know, like a really interesting character. So although she's trying to get into character, she is also, I don't know, there's something psychological with her as well that I can't put my finger on. Remind me a little bit of Black Swan, a little bit, you know? So, and I know it dives deep into the emotions of these characters, and, you know, he seems, Charles Melton, I thought he did a fantastic job. Not knowing, I've seen him in another thing too, like a teen drama movie kind of thing, and in Riverdale, of course, but he plays a different kind of character here, like a broken man, almost. You know, he has what he seems like a good life on the outside, but he really seems broken on the inside. And I thought he did a good job of playing that, bringing that character here. Julianne Moore, she was good in her role, but, you know, we always knew she was good. Natalie Portman, again, playing a little offbeat, if you will. So I thought they did a good job with those characters and made it entertaining, but it just wasn't something very enjoyable to watch. Because of, I guess, the content that, you know, the plot that it was all based on. So, and you know, you want to know more, I think, in my mind. I want to understand a little bit more. I don't, you know, they kind of, it's there, but it's more on the surface. It's not going into great detail of everything. You know, just like him and his friends or whatever. What's, you know, what does his parents think? We only meet his father. What happened? Prison, or did she go to jail? Did anything happen like that? You know, so on and so forth. There's just, I think, a lot of, you know, leaves to uncover. But it was a 2-hour film, so they didn't really have any time, and it felt like a 2-hour film. So, not that I'd make any more time for it, but I just have those kinds of questions rolling around in my head, and of course, you know, I think a little bit of the ending, but I think that was done on purpose. And you get what you get. And I'm going to do one little spoiler because I have a question that I was going to throw out there. But there you go. Again, not my cup of tea. I was hoping for something a little bit better. Not that it wasn't well done. It just wasn't what I wanted to watch. And so at least you know going into it what it's all about. And if you're okay with it and you're in the mood for something like that, you check it out. But before you go, if you haven't seen it or you don't want to learn more about it yet, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I'm not going to spoil the ending. I don't know. I have a question. The whole Georgie thing about the brothers, right? So if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Georgie, who's funny, he's the Riddler from Gotham. Couldn't place him for the longest time, and I was like, that's who he is, right? Anyway, he tells Natalie Portman's character about Julianne Moore's brothers, right, and what had happened to cause all this. What's the catalyst for the stuff that has happened? And okay, and she takes that and does whatever, you know, to help build her character. But then she goes to the graduation, and Julianne Moore says, "Oh, he made that up," right? And it's like, okay, well, did he or didn't he? We don't know. But the reaction from Natalie Portman's character was like, it kind of like broke her. And I didn't quite get that. Did she feel that, you know, she was being lied to, and as she has based his character on that, and that's going to hurt her performance, or I don't know. You know what I mean? So that kind of confused me right there. Everything else I kind of got, but not that you needed that to put pieces together, but it stood out to me. So there you go. A little extra insider for you there. If you stuck with me this long, I appreciate it. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.